Hey, what is up? We are live. Welcome to episode 57 of Player Life. Already past, getting well past the, halfway point to 100. It's all good. We got Javier in the house. What is up, my man? We got Winston in the house. What is up? We got Spark 55. Good stuff. Good to see you guys in here. Yes, so just another day in Tokyo. For anyone that's involved in cryptocurrency, it's pretty big day for that. Seeing Ethereum finally smash through the all-time high. Ethereum is currently valued at about in Japanese yen, 160,000 yen. That's about it's over $1,500. So that is that's apparently Ethereum is going to $10,000 from 1,000 before summer, or at least by the end of the bull run. Some people are talking crazy stuff like it will go to 20 or 40. I don't know. All I know is I have a little bit. I wish I had more. I wish I had more Ethereum. Yeah, I FOMO'd in today. I got some more, just because apparently Ethereum's gonna take over. It's gonna be the new Bitcoin. I'm far from an expert on anything to do with crypto, but I listen to the experts, and that's what everyone's saying. So, seems to be a good thing to be invested in. I'm glad I have some at least, but God damn, I mean, there's going to be a lot of millionaires made this year for sure. Like 2021, like there's going to be people that are probably going to get set for life. They're going to set themselves up. I know some people. I know some personal friends that are on their way to like making some serious cash. Um, connection. I don't know. It's all good, but yeah. Like I said, I'm glad I'm in it. I don't think I would. Cryptocurrency is not something I thought I would have ever really gotten into. It's like you kind of get into things. You become the person by the people you're surrounded by, and I met people. I'm surrounded by people involved in crypto, so naturally I got into it. So you surround yourself with if you surround yourself with good people, you're gonna improve your life. If you surround yourself with losers and people who are not like doing well in life, it's probably not gonna really make you want to strive to be better, because if you're doing all right for yourself in life, and you're surrounded, the people, everyone is kind of a loser, then you'll feel like, oh, I'm not doing too bad. You'll get into a comfort zone. You'll be like, oh, I'm better than most people I know, so I don't need to do anything. But if you surround yourself with people that are actually better than you, it's just you will become naturally. You're going to become better. Javier says, you're the average of 5 people you hang out with. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say. Very succinctly put. So obviously if you hang around with people that are not doing so well, like I said, you're going to become like them. But that's basically how I got into crypto, from the people I started hanging around with. And so far, Uh, I've doubled my money, and it's only the start. It's apparently, it's only the start of the bull run, so it's kind of it could be a very profitable year. We'll see. But yeah, it's a good time. As MLD says, 2021, the year of crypto fun. I hope so. I hope so. But yeah, yeah. So today I wanted to talk about the idea that you know women in their party years, basically, you know, they're not so concerned about money. They're pretty much women in their party years pretty much just want to hook up with guys that are cool and hot and sexy. Uh, that so honestly, it's it's not. I'm not suggesting that you shouldn't work on your finances. You should. People should be working on their finances regardless. But if you're a fat slob and you don't care about your fashion, you don't care about your hygiene, you don't and you're loaded, you might be able to pay for women and for them to come to you, but that's going to be very transactional. Um, the women aren't really going to want to, it's like a business transaction. Yeah, and if some guys are fine with that, but basically it's like prostitution. So honestly, when you want to get with women that are, in their prime, 18 to 25, let's say, that's 7 years, so you go for the girl, personally, I like the girls that are 21 years old. I just think it's a perfect age for women. I think they reached their kind of their physical peak, and also they understand makeup, fashion. Well, they should at least. Um, but these girls really, they go for, they don't really care about money. Obviously, if there's two guys, right, two guys, and they're equally the same, equally as handsome, equally as cool. They both have good game, and one guy has better money. She'll probably choose the guy with the better money, but that's not the point. If there's a guy that's handsome, cool, sexy, and broke as a bum, lives with his parents, whatever, and the other guy is like a fat slob but a millionaire. 21-year-old girl is going to go for the handsome, cool guy. She's not going to care about the money. So the thing is, you have to you have to looks max when you're going for the younger chicks. It's just there's no way around it really. You just have to do it. You have to constantly work on your fitness, on your style, and you just got to learn game. If you have game and you look good, it's just it's gonna be a walk in the park. You know, when I'm using dating apps online like Bumble, Tinder, it's hard. It's like it's hard for me to match with the young girls. It's just because they're going for the elite giga chads, and that's they're going to do that. But where I can make up for that by having game and approaching in real life. Real life is a whole different ball game because when you put yourself in front of a girl and she see you'll have qualities that won't come across in in photos. It obviously can work the other way too. If some guys and girls touch up their use like filters and all this bullshit on their photos, then obviously some guy what's it called, catfishing, where girls do it, guys do it. They use even fake photos or just really touched up photos. So when they meet in real life, it's like you're meeting someone that's like not the same in the photos. You know, I've met. I rarely get catfished because I'm very aesthetically aware. I understand images too well, so I'll know if a girl is it has like messed with her photos, or has done Photoshop, or has used a filter. I'm just very good at recognizing when a girl is like, good looking girls don't use filters. They rarely, like, if they're really hot, if they're good looking, they won't put on this cheap, shitty looking filter generally. You know, if a girl is putting on this like kind of Snapchatty, like, fake filter kind of thing on her dating profiles, you can expect that you're gonna come and you're gonna meet her, if you arrange a date, and you're gonna be disappointed. She's gonna be less attractive for sure. Uh, so just become aware of that too. Like, understand imagery, understand like understand the pictures, understand what's a real image and what's a fake image. Like I said, these crappy kind of cheap looking, Snapchat filters, you can I rarely meet girls like that. um it's just it's just a red flag. But yeah, I remember one girl I was banging. She told me that she got catfished. Like, some guy, had a fake. He pretty much used face. Like, when she met him, it's like it's not him. And ironically, she still said she banged him. It's like, it's never been easier, guys. I mean, I'm not suggesting doing that. I'm not suggesting that's not advice I'm giving out. Like, I'm not saying you should. You should do that, but it says a lot about female nature. It's like they go to the trouble of meeting someone, and they'll end up banging them anyway, even though the guy used fake photos. I guess it does say a lot. I never thought about it too much, but the most important thing is actually to arrange the date, to get the date, to get the meeting. You know, so if that means you have to use fake photos, nah, I don't know. Maybe you could, but it's not my style. I don't know. It wouldn't be. I wouldn't recommend, even for your own kind of ego. If you went and used like fake photos, it would kind of, it's kind of crushing for your own ego. It's like, I wouldn't recommend it. What you got to do is, like Javier says, you got to looks max. Why not? You should like take pride in how you look, like, in terms of fitness, health, fashion. Honestly, quite honestly, you kind of have to become um you have to become, kind of a narcissist. Take pride in your looks, and just like looks max, and chase after the hottest girls you can get, and you'll get lucky eventually if you keep trying. um Spark 55 says, watching while squatting. Good stuff. Good stuff. Get those squats in. Um, Federico, my man. Hola, you sexy bearded man. Yeah, Federico's the token Giga Chad in Tokyo. He is the man. Um, yeah, but Federico definitely looks max. Yeah, it's like this guy will tell you all about these hot young girls, like the university students, the 18 to 25-year-olds. They don't care about money. They do not care. They care about looks. They want a guy that looks good, and can make them laugh and have good game. Guy that, like, a hot guy that has good game. That's what they want. If you're really good looking, that's a huge advantage. If you're like jacked, and you've good fashion, that's a huge advantage. But if you have zero game, you're still gonna leave a lot of pussy on the table. um you know like, so all if you're really good looking, even a little bit of game, understanding women, understanding how to approach, understanding how to seal the deal. It's a huge advantage. But game is obviously really important. But let's see. Federico say, how many girls we pulled from rich dudes in VIP tables at the clubs? I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it a bit, because these girls, girls that go to clubs, they're like whatever, 18, mainly 18 to 25-year-olds. They're honestly not looking really for, they're not looking for a life partner at that stage. They're looking to get dick down, really. They want a guy that they can show off, that they can boast about, take Instagram photos with, show off to their girlfriends. Um, they want to make their girlfriends jealous, they're not thinking about really, oh, how much money does that guy have? No, no, no. They just care about how he looks. Is that guy going to be good in bed? Is he tall? Does he have nice muscles? Stuff like that. So you'll get these guys saying, it doesn't really matter what you look like. The harsh reality is it does matter what you look like. It does change. It changes later, when girls like, get reach the epiphany phase when they, in Japan, that's like from 25 onwards, like, because Japan is more based. They understand, men and women are different. Women, they generally try and find a solid boyfriend, a marriage material boyfriend after 25. But Western women, they're so deluded that they start hitting the epiphany phase way later, at like 30 years old, because they think they can live like men. They think that they can sleep around all through, like, for a full decade in their 20s, and still at the end of it get a high quality giga chad guy. And they don't understand it doesn't work like that, because when a guy is in his 30s and has looked after himself and is financially and physically and all the rest, money muscles game, he can choose, he can just choose any age group. um you know he can date 18-year-olds if he wants, if he has his life well put together and he's looking good. But nice try governor says, hey Mac, what's the most important thing fashion wise? I think it really depends on your body type and your um, you know what you really, every guy's kind of has a different look about them. Um, it just has to really, it has to suit you, basically. It has to look good. I mean, some things mightn't look good on, someone might have like kind of more of a, it depends on the body type, really. Like if a rugby player, if someone built like a rugby player started kind of dressing like Kurt Cobain or like a rocker, it would look kind of goofy. It wouldn't really look good, So it just has to be in line with your kind of, I don't know, your style, your character. But yeah, every guy should be trying to get, reasonably fit, athletic, at least athletic. And for example, if you're wearing a short sleeve shirt, if it's tight around your biceps, then that's a good look. If you're showing off your physique, that's going to be better. You don't want like pants that are too baggy. But then again, it depends. I mean, if these, like, it depends on the style. Look at like rappers like Tyga. I mean, he's always surrounded. Look at his style. I mean, he wears baggy clothes, so it really depends. Like, it depends on who you are and what you're about. If I started dressing like Tyga, I would look really dumb. It wouldn't suit me. So you know what I mean. But it looks kind of dope on him. Uh, you know what I mean. So fashion wise, just has to be in line with your character. That's the main thing. But you have to put conscious effort into your look. Um, and yeah, it's really important. Like it's really really important, especially for young girls. Especially for young girls, they care about the aesthetics. They care about the look. So if you have a certain look about you that sets you aside, I mean, I sometimes I wear these like pink shades out, like kind of tinted, like John Lennon kind of style. I used to get, I don't know, I almost always get pussy if I go out on a night out with these on. I don't know what it is, but it's something that sets me apart from the crowd a little bit. It just, I have a different look about me, a little bit different, you know. Um, and that makes a huge difference. Javier says, when I do some of these girls' makeup, their thought pattern is, who can dick me down, who can I show off, and who will get me the most attention. Yeah, so yes, yeah, I mean, you know, these girls are, you know, definitely looking to get dick down in their party years. There's no doubt about it. They're just did. Girls are a lot more sexual than a lot of people realize. They think all girls aren't interested in sex as much as guys, and they're probably not. But girls go through they pretty much go through heat, even though it's not called the menstrual cycle. So from my experience, a lot of girls get like really really horny when they're ovulating, or even when they're actually on their period also. Um, so ovulating is when they're releasing the eggs, when it's basically the most dangerous time to bang a girl, because she can get pregnant at certain times in a month. And from my experience, they can become extremely horny around that time. And like I said, again, for some reason, again, around when they're on their period, they can become really horny. I don't know. But the difference between girls and guys is, if you're a healthy guy and you're getting enough sleep and you're eating well and you're exercising, you're pretty much should be horny every day. There's no cycle. Like if you're it's like if you're feeling good, if you get like getting enough sleep, eating well, exercise, you should be horny every day. That's the fact. Know Your Worth says, haha, yeah, all you need is to be more fun. Yeah. If you go to a club, girls, anytime I go to a club in Tokyo, um, you'll often see like girls in the VIP with older kind of rich guys, and the girls will look really bored, and they're just there kind of for the prestige. They're just there, drinking their wine, but actually drinking their champagne, but actually they look really bored. These 21-year-old girls, they want to be out dancing. They want to be out grinding on some other hot dude. Like they don't want to be sitting, like, when you go to a nightclub, you can barely even talk. So it's definitely, you could definitely steal girls away from rich guys in VIP. No, yours says, being rich doesn't really matter other than facilitating where you're going to smash. Yeah, it's true. I mean, being rich is it's like a bonus. It's a bonus point. It's also, it increases your kind of, it increases the man's confidence, and the more confidence you have as a man, that's the better. Uh, it's all about confidence, So as long as you've enough money to, that it doesn't hinder, that you're not like being stingy and too stingy to buy drinks, you don't, too stingy to get a taxi, things like that. If you're broke, if you're like, oh, if you're like walking, if you're like to some girl, it's like 4 a.m. and you just come out of a nightclub and you're like, oh, it's like, we can wait like 2 hours to get the first train instead of just getting a taxi. If that's what you're doing, then yeah, you need to sort that. If yeah, that's why you need money, just so for those kind of things where you're like, just get a taxi, pay for the dinner, pay for the drinks. It's just not an issue. Like, a genuinely, you're not even worried about it. You're not like being stingy. You're not like, oh, I don't want to, like, you go and it's just money shouldn't be an issue with women. But yeah, it's a bonus point. If a girl sees you have a lot of money, yeah, she'll be kind of like more impressed. She'll be more like, they'll be more likely to remain a plate if they see you have your life put together. Like, if you don't have your life well put together, like, you might be able to smash, but like your retention might be lower. If you're not like, your career or whatever, your life isn't as sorted. Federica says, why can't I super chat or donate here, boss? You can't do that yet. I don't have enough subscribers yet. But if you want to donate, you can donate to the there's a link. You can directly donate in my PayPal if you want. I would appreciate it. But yeah, you need 1,000 subscribers. So I'm only on I'm on about 320 at the moment. But yeah, hopefully I'll get there soon. Yeah. David says, Mac PayPal is in the description. It is indeed. Javier says, Mac, you should keep girls at your place overnight or drive them home. Mac, should you keep girls at your place? Or, I mean, it depends on what you want. Like, sometimes, if a girl is really, really hot, I'm way more likely to let them stay over. If a hot 21-year-old comes over, early enough in the evening, I'll be more paid. Sometimes if they're really hot, I'll want them to stay. That is, that's it's just the hotter they are. But if they're older, it is, sometimes I'll make an excuse. That's just the way it is. I used to, sometimes I need to get sleep. Sometimes I just, I'm just not in the mood to have a girl over, so I'll make an excuse. There's been times where, like, I've actually, I have kind of a couch down here, and if I really don't want them to stay, and then they kind of ask me, can they stay? But I'm reluctant about it. It sounds crazy, but I'll sleep in my bed and I'll tell them to sleep on the couch because I'm so pissed off. Because if I'm busy the next day and I need to sleep, because sometimes I'm just not in the mood. It's up to you. It's up to you how you feel. I mean, it's all. Oh man, got a donation from Roman. Good stuff, man. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Thank you indeed. 80 euro. Goddamn. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. That will be put into some Ethereum probably. Thanks a lot, man. There you go, Mac. Yeah, appreciate it, dude. Good stuff. Very good indeed. But let's check out some video I saw earlier on YouTube. I'll share a link. Let me get it up. All right, what kind of guys do girls want? Let's see what they have to say.
Yes, a lot. She's a virgin because she's only taking it in the butt. Wait, you only taking it in the butt is what he said?
Yes, in the anus.
Is that true?
Baby.
We're gonna get right to it. What type of guys do you like? Be very specific.
I like
like the nasty 70s porn mustache.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like the
What?
creepier the better. I really like.
Really?
That. Yeah, I don't know why.
All right. So if you like this type of women right here, grow that mustache.
I smoke a lot of weed. That's,
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah.
But
I can't confirm that's true. I've done the Movember a few times, and I don't know. I seem to get like some girls like that, like that 70s like pervert, creepy look. I can't remember. There's some porn star. I can't remember his name, but he looks like a real creep. But he's really popular with some really hot hot oh, his name is, what's his name? Let me check. I'll show it to you. I don't know if I can I'll show you his face. He looks like such a fucking creep, man. I mean, I'll get it up. But this guy is, I'll show it to you. This guy is a porn star, and he's really popular. If you go on his Twitter, you'll see him like banging the hottest chicks. And let me get it up. Where is it at? Okay. This dude is if you don't believe me, go on his Twitter and check out, the comments on, the chicks he does, that he does the porn shoots with. This guy is, so there's a lot of freaky chicks out there that like weird looking guys. It's another thing, like this guy kind of embraces his weirdness. Like he looks like a freak, but it's the thing. That's what I'm going back to, the style. I was asked about the, what's the most important thing about style? Like this guy kind of embraces his weird look, and look at the comments under his some of the the videos he shoots. Like you'll see, and all the women he shoots with are super hot too. So that's going back to this question about fashion, like kind of embrace like what you look like, but yeah, share the video again.
I don't have a mustache. Does it still work? Can we still
It's gotta go full stash or nothing.
Too bad. I don't. No, it ain't gonna happen. What else do you like besides a stash?
Tall guys.
Tall guys. Damn, it's like every girl likes tall guys. Like
that's because it's nice. It's nice to be able to like.
Okay, am I considered tall?
You're taller than me, but that's not really hard to do, I guess.
Okay. But I mean, well,
I don't know. I don't really think about it a lot. I guess it depends person to person. It depends on more how you interact with me, but definitely the mustache. The mustache over anything, and then how you interact.
That turns you on.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. Burt Reynolds.
That's the one thing that pretty much every chick is going to say. Like there's not going to be a chick that doesn't say that she doesn't. They'll all say they like tall guys, and that doesn't mean that if you're a short guy you're not going to get any pussy. It's just you're going to have to make up for it in other ways. That's just the way it is. It's just a harsh fact of life. Women like taller guys, but if you're a shorter guy, that doesn't mean that it's over for you. It just means you have to, have stronger game, or you have to work out harder, or you have to dress better. That's just the way it is.
That's it. Burt Reynolds.
I don't know who that is, but I'll flash the picture right here.
You don't know who Burt Reynolds is?
No. Show me a picture.
That's honestly embarrassing that you don't know who Burt Reynolds is.
I'm sure I'm going to get roasted online. It's all good, though. They always roast me.
He's right here.
Damn. You like that guy?
Yeah, dude.
That turns you on? Like a Ron Jeremy type?
Yes.
You Ron Jeremy?
Yeah, dude.
What type of guys do you like? Details. Give me details. I just want as much detail as possible. The more juicier, the better.
All right. So both of our types are Asian boys with tattoos.
Okay, first define boy.
Guys who just sleep with girls.
That's pretty honest. Like a lot of girls, she said she's attracted to Asian fuckboys. A lot of girls are attracted to guys that um are having sex, like basically guys that are players. Girls want to get with guys that are other girls, that other girls want to have sex with and other guys want to be. So if you're, but it's true. Like, I mean, the most unattractive thing that you can let a girl know is if you're not having sex. If Because that tells her that you're a low value guy, that other females don't find you attractive. This is hypergamy. So if you're a guy that's having sex with a lot of girls, then that tells her that, that tells the woman or the chick that you are a high value guy. um and it's not a thing where you should be directly telling these girls that you're sleeping with a lot of girls. It should be a thing that she just knows it, like from your vibe, from like everything about you, from the way your apartment is. If she comes over and she sees like condoms like strewn around the place, obviously not, hopefully not used ones, but like, uh I mean, there's things like that in my apartment, and it's not done purposefully. I don't do it to like let them. It's because that's the life I live. Like there are condoms kind of just on the coffee table. There's like there's these like post-its on my wall that, like, so I just have these post-its, and like chicks like doodle on them and then like stamp them on the wall, and things like that just like let them know that I'm obviously, getting laid. But a lot of girls are attracted to that.
I'm like,
Guys who sleep with girls. I think that's just straight guys. Then.
all right, okay. Do you want to find them?
You don't know the definition, right?
Okay, I do know, but it's like,
What is it?
it's like you know one when you see one.
Okay, are these guys boys?
No.
Oh, they're mine?
No, you have to be
Okay.
Asian.
What's a boy in general?
When he has like no problem, just like talking. Doesn't get yeah, they have to have piercing.
So that's confidence, and they
Ear
have to have
piercing.
confidence.
Oh yeah, confidence. Oh, they have to be buff. Go to the gym more than us.
So you want the guys to be more fit than you girls?
Oh yeah, at least.
That's fair.
Same or more.
So you like juice heads?
Oh
The
no,
really-
no. That's
No.
way too big.
Not the really big
No,
ones.
no.
Okay.
Just like works out on a regular
So you like cut? Do you like a six pack like that?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
My hair is a mess.
So there's girls that are obviously being honest. They're like, girls. It's like, it should be no surprise to anyone that girls like, guys that are going to the gym, that are, taking care of their fitness, um, and that are banging other chicks. Like I said, the most unattractive thing that a girl can find out about you is that if you're not getting laid. Like, if you are not getting laid, don't ever like say it to a chick. Like, even to make yourself, like, don't even lie about it. Like, if a girl, when a girl asks you about your lay count, always, either joke about it, say something ridiculous, like say like, 10,000, or say that like, oh no, I've never had sex. I've never, I don't, no sex before marriage. Like, just obviously joking about it. Don't tell her. There's no need to tell her. They want the mystery. The more mystery there is, the better, the more attractive, the more they are going to be attracted to you, the more they're going to want to stick around.
I have one question. What type of guys do you like? Well, I see your boyfriend in front of us, but I want you to tell us in detail, what kind of guys do you like?
To be completely honest, I've been with a lot of different types of guys, but their personality has to be funny as but also a little cocky, just so we can like keep it going. It's like, so
That's the thing. Girls want to be with guys that are cocky and funny. They don't want to be with a guy that's super serious, but they want to be with a guy that kind of belittles them or makes fun of them and negs them. girls basically want to feel. They don't only want to feel inferior; they actually want to be inferior to a guy in pretty much every single way. You know, financially, physically, intellectually. You know, in every way they want to be inferior because that makes them feel feminine. That makes them feel like protected. These girls all have like daddy issues. They want to feel protected. They want to feel like inferior to men. Um, so that's why you should never, ever, ever belittle yourself in front of in front of a girl. Ever, ever belittle yourself. Don't ever do it under any circumstances. Um,
I don't get bored.
Okay. Now, do they have to be that tall? This guy is so tall. How tall is he?
He's 6'6".
Oh my God. I feel short next to this guy. Holy. Some idiots online are like, oh, he's too skinny. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm low body fat, not skinny. I'm lean.
You're right.
Okay.
Intelligent.
So,
It's essentially the whole package. Yeah.
well educated.
Basically me and a guy. Yeah.
that guy's in very good shape, actually. I mean, we were talking about fashion earlier. This is like you should be wearing. If you're wearing a t-shirt, the t-shirt should be tight around your bicep. That's how you should be wearing t-shirts. If you're wearing a t-shirt and it's baggy around here around your bicep, that's a bad look. So yeah, he's actually in really good shape.
You guys just described yourselves, huh? You guys want to give out your IGs or anything so they can like look you up?
Yeah. Follow me at Christina with a CH, a period, at YUE.
And mine is P10, PTAM _.
Perfect.
See how excited they got about their giving out their IG. See that girls just love the attention, they love it.
So you usually date tall guys then? How tall are you?
I'm 5'7". I got heels on.
Okay, you're as tall as me. Damn. How about how they dress? Does that matter to you?
Yeah, you can't look funky.
What's funky?
Like you have to look like you're trying, but not too hard.
So you don't like try hards. You don't want them to try too
You
hard.
can't do you can't be prettier than me. Yeah, if the guy's prettier than me, it's not a good look.
Why?
It makes you feel bad.
Name one guy that's prettier than you, like a celebrity.
There's few. I'd like.
That's it. That's a pretty good point she made there when she said your fashion has to be on point, but it can't look like you're trying too hard. It can't look like you're being feminine about it. It can't look like you got to strike a balance with your fashion where it's like you're not like putting all on a bunch of accessories. You're not getting all like you're not standing in front of the mirror like more than a chick does. You know what I mean? It has to be kind of a balance. Like you try but not too hard.
Dave Franco,
So you were considering him prettier than you?
he's a pretty boy.
Dave Franco's prettier than you? Oh no! Okay, what do you got to say about this, Franco?
That ain't me.
I like guys that know how to make decisions, are strong, just know what they want.
What about appearance?
Guys that know how to make decisions, know what they want, and are strong. That's 100% true. That's what chicks want. If you're going out with a chick and you're asking her where she wants to eat or like where should we meet or what time should we meet, no, everything has to come from you. You have to say, oh, are you free on Saturday at 5 p.m. at such and such a place? You don't say, oh, where can you meet or what time can you meet? No, there's none of that. You sort everything out yourself, and then they just come along for the ride, and that's the way it is. They can like it or lump it, but that's what they want. They don't want to make any decisions. Girls will get irritated if you start leaving decision making up to them.
I know appearance is important, or maybe it's not to you. Who knows?
Appearance is important to everybody, but it's not everything. Everybody has a type. There's somebody for everybody.
What's your type?
This girl is probably, she's older though. She's in her late 20s, so that's why she's saying appearance isn't everything. And she asked her when she was 19, 20, 21. Appearance is definitely important.
So when I'm asking, what is your type? I want to know what your type is.
I barely know what my type is. That's why I'm single.
Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. You gonna put me on TV?
No, you just YouTube. Just YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just YouTube.
I like tall guys with like nice waves. You gotta have the waves.
I don't have the waves.
You don't have the waves, baby. I'm sorry.
Okay.
waves.
It's cool.
Dreads, neat dreads.
Rapper that has neat dreads.
Future has nice dreads. Man, Offset,
These
they
chicks
got
ain't
nice
hot.
dreads.
Okay.
They got like
No way.
nice.
I'm gonna skip
That's like
over.
guys do shit. I just don't like to cook. That's one thing I don't like to do.
This
What
chick-
about like bagel and like cream cheese? You can like toast the bagel.
Well, I don't eat that shit no mo.
You'll never see this in Japan. You'll never see a chick with her tits out like that in Japan. So I think Japanese fetishize boobs way more. I don't know. It's a way bigger deal in Japan for a chick to show her cleavage. But this chick is obviously post-wall, so she's kind of making up for it.
Because I got this six-pack I gotta keep. You know what I mean? It requires a lot of.
People like you. You guys are weird.
It's cool. I don't like people like you either, so we're never gonna match. But we can still have a valid conversation.
Oh, 1000%.
Absolutely. See, we're cool like that. We'll never have sex.
Agree to agree.
Exactly. We'll never have sex. Well, maybe we will.
Light skin, like hair, my color. You can be my color.
You like? How about Kodak? He's dark.
Be
You
my
like,
color, right? Or you could be a Hispanic, like ooh,
like me?
like your type. Yeah, you.
What's
fine.
Yeah.
You-
See, this is hypergamy because he's obviously never gonna hook up with her, and she's hitting on him hard because she knows he's way out of her league, you know. That's why this is the type, you know, if you're a good looking guy, you know, like a really good looking guy, the girls that will generally approach you will be girls that you won't want to, you wouldn't really want to hook up with. They're generally going to be, more masculine, not as feminine, because girls are naturally it's not something that attracts them to, to have to approach a guy. It's not in their nature to do it. So girls that actually do it, will tend to be much more masculine.
Do your hair. You gotta do your hair right.
My hair is a little messy because of the wind.
But you gotta like do it sexy, like. No, that's not sexy. That's not sexy.
That's sexy though when a girl's doing it to me. Ah! Continue. They cook.
Oh yeah. Cook. When they cook and when they like sushi.
I love sushi though.
Athleticism is important. Oh, when they're intelligent, you can have a conversation. Oh, you know what's so important?
Yeah. It's funny because she just said because athleticism is important, and he was earlier. He said he wants to, he doesn't want to eat too much because he wants to keep his six pack, and she said she hates guys like that. But the truth comes out, all girls want there's no such thing as like a fat acceptance movement for men. There's no such thing as like big, beautiful men. There's no thing. Pretty much all girls, even the hypocrites, the big, big, beautiful women, like fat acceptance, they all want to get with jacked, fit, athletic, tall men. They don't want to get with fat guys. They'll say, oh, they just want personality. They just want, this. They just want to meet a nice guy, a guy that, cooks and cleans. No, they want to get with a jacked, fit guy that's in shape with low, body fat percentage.
Yeah.
Their communication method.
Yes. A lot of
because she's only taking it in the butt.
Wait, you only taking it in the butt is what he said.
Yes, in the anus. Anus.
Is that true?
Baby.
That's definitely true. She definitely takes it in the butt.
Where did he come from?
He's my best friend.
Is that your type right there?
No, definitely not.
Okay, point to the camera at this gentleman. Definitely not the type. Why
Definitely
not?
not.
Why? What could he do different so he can be your type?
He can have better. Well, he's married.
It's okay.
I
And then
won't
you
be
can
with
say
him.
this like a friend, right?
Because
No.
Why not?
I'm just asking what type of guy she likes.
Oh, that's right.
What could he do different that you would be like, yeah, I'd come?
Brian needs to make me some yellowtail sashimi, and I will definitely have anal intercourse with him.
Oh, that's all it takes. Fucking, I got some sushi for you.
How many followers do you have?
1.8 million
1.8
subscribers.
million subscribers. Okay. All right. Okay. I guess I can do this.
That's the thing. Chicks love attention, The more subscribers, he has, the more willing she is to do the interview. Chicks are all, they'll bang for clout,
Personally, I like tall,
Tall. Damn, everyone says tall.
Well, I usually go for blonde guys, but listen, if the right brunette guy came along, he has to be funny and he has to be smart.
Does it matter how they dress?
Yes. If they dress, listen, if they put effort in, that means they put effort into the rest of their life.
What's effort? You want them to go all out? You want them to like do their face? Do you want them to shave everywhere? What do you like?
No, they don't need to shave everywhere. Maybe a little bit like the chest.
Okay.
You know, if you have a little arm hair, get rid of that. That's gross.
Pubes?
Trim it.
Trim it. Okay.
Trim it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I trim.
Yeah, but look nice. You know, if you're gonna go out to dinner, wear a nice pair of jeans, wear a good shirt.
But you consider these pairs of jeans nice?
I like those jeans. Those are very
Just
nice
for the haters, are like, those pants have rips. Grow up.
Yeah, you're the YouTube
Grow up.
commenters. Yeah, no, those are great jeans.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Feel how stretchy these are.
No, they're not pretty fucking stretchy, man.
I'm ballin' on you niggas, don't nobody fuck with you cause you a scrub. No bitch, I'm a thug. Nigga already know what's up, so don't try to jack me up when you see me in the club.
This kind of like nighttime environment, you'll notice like, you know, the chick's getting like touchy feely. This is you know, if you do like night game out, you know, on the streets, you can get physical really, you know, really quickly with some girls, because it's just different. Things change at night, you know. People become more friskier, you know, and obviously he's in good shape, so.
Tall, dark, handsome,
Careers, jobs,
exactly, all of that.
50 million baby mamas.
Yeah,
How about 2 baby mamas?
that's cool. We can work with that.
I only need 2 headaches.
So every girl has said tall. What's considered tall? What's the shortest?
When I wear these shoes,
Uh-huh.
I need you to go up here.
Damn, so I'm not tall enough?
We might get you. You might get a pass.
Am I gonna be yes? I got a long.
See, you know, even if you're not tall, you can make up for it by becoming like really jacked and really good shape, you know.
And they be like, it was
You guys made me drop my gum. What type of guys do you like? And I want you to.
we were just talking about
No, most guys don't know what women want out there.
That's a fact.
Number one, gotta be on my level.
What's your level?
Intellectually.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Energy.
You guys
Have that
smoke
good
though? You
energy.
guys smoke?
No. Well,
I
smoke
love
what?
weed.
Yes.
I'm smoking weed and just having good, deep, long conversations.
Yes.
Or having
Vibing with
Vibing
music.
out.
Oh, that's the
on my
best.
same vibe level.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
dressing nice is a plus.
I feel like if a girl doesn't smoke weed no more, I can't do it.
Really?
It's just, I'm like, do you smoke weed?
When girls start talking about, you know, the type of, you know, they want a guy that's intellectual and like a nice guy, a guy that can cook, a guy that, you know, does all these extras. Remember that these are only extras. What they're not mentioning is that, you know, when they don't mention that, you know, they're the bonus things. But initially they want the tall, attractive, muscly, handsome guy. That's what they want. That's what they're going to try and get. Obviously, these girls aren't the most
Like,
attractive.
no, I'm like, damn. Because I don't drink.
That makes sense.
So then it's like, I can't.
That makes sense. Yeah.
They gotta be a clean dress, clean cut. I like clean cut. Like
Clean
just don't be like some people be wearing dirty clothes.
And I don't need to see
unless
his
you
socks
at work.
or his boxers.
How about the pants? You like to be tighter or
As long as they like clean, it don't like sometimes
Doesn't
you
matter.
can wear a little baggy.
baggy and it looks good, right?
Yeah.
As long as you got the sweat.
That's so basic. I mean, like for a guy to be clean, I mean, it's a low bar. I mean, if you're not clean, I mean, that should be hygiene should be very easy to pass.
Yeah, swag.
Did you say light skin or
No,
dark?
dark skin.
Darkness, everybody, darkness.
Make
Oh,
equal
dark.
opportunity.
So you like Kodak? Does he get a pass?
No, he don't get a pass. You see
Kodak.
What
Kodak?
is she wearing?
Yeah.
She wearing like
You see Kodak hair? That's not.
Too
Yeah,
nappy?
that ain't my
It's
type.
not even
He's not tall
He
enough
don't
too.
clean. He don't.
He's not tall
He
enough.
does look a little dirty. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't take care of himself.
That's
But I like Kodak, like his music.
Free Kodak.
How about dress?
dress
Gotta
nice,
dress well.
be in shape. I mean, if I'm in the gym, you can be in the gym too.
Absolutely. See, some of these guys expect their women to look tip-top shape, but then themselves don't look tip-top shape. How does that work?
We're not.
Yeah, it's one. If you're a guy and if you're not going to the gym, if you're not exercising, and you're wondering why you're not getting top tier pussy, then you need to start. You need to take a look at yourself in the mirror and start going to the gym immediately, or working out at home, or working out anywhere. You need to start.
Not doing no DJ Khaled business. Okay. Oh man.
Most girls said tall.
Yeah. Tall is nice.
Why? So short guys are like screwed. I feel like. Sorry, Ace. Fuck.
It's like no, not necessarily. Just taller than the girl.
You took them less women. No. Ace said he can get anyone. He feels like G-Eazy. There's no girl he can't get.
I kind of feel it's no girl I cannot get. I'm not found at the function if it's not lit.
Someone who's not desperate or needy, because it's unattractive when a guy's like trying to get at you and like it's just like too aggressive.
Yeah.
So a guy who they want you and they'll like work for it, because I won't chase.
You won't chase?
I like being chased.
You like being chased?
Yes.
Are you the type to like?
All girls like being chased. Like the only girls that don't like being chased they're going to be more masculine. I'm not saying really hot girls aren't ever going to chase. They're just way less likely to chase. And even if a really hot girl does approach a guy, she's not really going to want to do it. It's more like she would much rather be approached, but she'll do it, because she's really attracted to the guy. But you got to be a giga chad to be getting cold approached by super hot girls. I mean, it's not a strategy most guys should ever rely on. Obviously looks max and do all that, but don't sit back and expect girls to come to you. It's a dumb approach.
When they chase you, you kind of like
Just kind of poke at it, like
you poke at it, but then you like run. You know what I mean?
I might come back.
Damn, you come back?
I might, depending on the guy.
Damn.
I have a boyfriend, so I came back for him.
Oh, okay. You have a boyfriend right now?
Yes.
What does he look like?
He's tan.
He's tan.
Tan and beautiful.
Describe his style.
He's like skater sometimes, and then he's like professional other times, which I like dress up, dress down,
Yeah.
Tan.
Get you a man that could do both.
Yeah.
Is a guy that works out important to you?
Oh, yeah. If I'm
Girls may have different types, but the one thing they'll all have in common is that the guy will have to be in shape. She might have she might care about different clothes style or this, that, and the other, or maybe, they might care about girls. From my observation, girls tend to be far more racially selective than guys. Guys care more about if the girl's hot or not. In my experience, they don't really care about what race the girl is, but girls tend to be more selective about race. But other than that, they're all going to they care that they want a guy to be in good physical shape.
Especially if you look great, you know what I mean? You got to have a guy that works out.
If I'm like, it's not really possible. If I'm bigger than my guy, like if my guy's like weak, like small.
So they can't be weak. They got to hit the gym.
I have to know they can protect me, like no matter where I go.
Do I look like someone who can protect you?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah.
Can we get your IG?
Haley C3, HALEY C3.
Okay, even though you're taken, maybe one day you won't be. So
she's pretty much advertising herself. Girls that have Instagram, and they all do. It's basically it's an advertisement. It's a hypergamous advertisement. So they'll monkey branch. They'll go on to the next best thing. They could be in love with a guy. They could be genuinely love a guy. But if a better guy comes along, she'll bounce on to him. And that's what all this this Instagram thing is about. It's all an advertisement. But let me just check the chat. Spark55 says, my approach is to be muscular and wear some clothes that fit that muscular frame. It's a good approach. Indeed it is. If you're not tall, get really muscular and strong. Yeah, really low body fat percentage, really ripped. That's you can make up for it like that, you know. First thing girls like is tall guys. Second thing is muscles. So obviously, you know, if you're in really good shape and a really good fashion, yeah, you're gonna be Gucci. Um, da, 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 da. Winston says these ladies are not familiar with the gym. Yeah, most chicks don't go to the gym. Um, yeah, personally I don't care. I'm not really into like really athletic chicks. I like chicks that do yoga. I think that's a good sport. I don't like, I don't like chicks that lift weights pretty much, but obviously I don't like chicks that are, chicks pretty much, diet, a good diet and yoga is like is what because I like women to be soft, subtle, super feminine. That's just some guys are into more athletic girls, and that's fine. But I had a friend before tell me that he liked muscular women. I was very suspect. I just muscles are just not, they're just not an attractive feature. I also have girls tell me, I I have a decent six pack, and girls are like they touch it, and if they see it, they touch it, and they're like, oh, I want one. And I'm like, I wouldn't get with you if you had a six pack. I wouldn't want a girl that has a six pack. Um, yeah, but Know Your Word says being a Giga Chad gets you the attention, but if you have no game, your turnover rate is abysmal. Yeah, I've seen it before. I mean, I one of my really good friends in Ireland, back in college, he was a Giga Chad, like a really like square jaw, like that 5 a.m. shadow, like 6'4", and he had zero game, no game. He left so much pussy on the table. It was even back then when I had no game, even when I was blue pilled, I saw it and I used to cringe. I was like, dude, like he's like we'd go out and we drink, and I was like, dude, you left so much pussy on the table last night. Did you not, girls used to come up to him on the dance floor and like start grinding on him, and somehow he'd mess it up. It's just like painful to watch. Really need game, even if you are a Giga Chad, because like girls will throw themselves at you, and you won't know how to deal with it. You know, no game is just it's like cancer for guys. It'll just yeah. To this day, I still don't think he has game, but you can. Some people will never change. Well, some people will never change. They're not willing to see the light. Uh, No, Your Word says all these interviews basically said the same thing. It's super important. Confidence, of course, confidence, cockiness. It's basically all about the girl feeling, inferior to the guy. You know, um, they just want to feel like, smaller, weaker. Physically, intellectually, in every way. They want to. It makes girls feel safe. They want to look up to someone, and that's what it's about. So if you can nag a girl and make her laugh, and take risks, don't be worried about, oh, can I say this to her? It's just stop overthinking things with girls. Girls love cocky guys. I think everyone in here knows that. But yeah, it has. I think I will leave it there. But hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you again, Roman, for the donation. Yeah, I will catch you guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow night for another episode of Player Life. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye bye.